right, folks, we got a top 5 of 2025 coming at you. It's our sci-fi themed spaceship games, and Treeson's with me. We're going to talk about our top 5, and what we did was we combined them, averaged them out, and this is what we're excited for between the both of us. So number 5 was Wildgate, which was just advertised recently. We saw it on Facebook, we saw it on Steam, seen it in other places being advertised. Wildgate is going to be a PvP Sea of Thieves type game. It's got a nice over-the-top style. It's a little cartoony. It's gonna be in like a space area. And Treeson, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit to this because you're the one that found it. What really appealed to you with Wildgate?
Space. It's got spaceships. Yeah, and Sea of Thieves was a good game, and my biggest draw with Sea of Thieves was that all the characters were the same, and this one you actually play different like aliens that have different abilities. So I think it's going to add a whole new dynamic to the looter shooter multi-crew type gameplay, and I'm really looking forward to it. Check out our trailer review we just did.
That's right, we just did a trailer review, and I am looking forward to those roles because it's really fun to diversify your role on these ships rather than just be like the generic, you know, everybody can do the same thing. You just got to pick what you're doing. So I am looking forward to that as well, sir. Wildgate was my number 4. It was Truson's number 3. And now our next game that we're looking forward to, you can kind of say it's always coming out, is Star Citizen. Truson, that's you, man.
Yeah, it's been on the list for a decade, and it'll probably stay on the list for many years to come. While it's not coming out, I do think they've gotten it to a decent playable state for 2025, which should only see more and more improvements as the year goes on. I'm really looking forward. You know, some of the things that were supposed to happen last year might happen this year, like engineering and more kind of multi-crew type roles on these spaceships. So we shall see. Time will tell. It's not higher on my list because you just never know. It's always like add 2 years to it. Like, is it going to happen this time? I don't know. So it's lower on the list. Otherwise, it would probably be higher because it does give me the really good feels when I play that game. I have a really fun time, and it makes me happy that I'm in space and doing spaceship type things. So.
It's funny you said it because it's my number 5, but it's your number 2, and I get a little frustrated because I do want to do the spaceship stuff with you. I have a great time when it's working, but man, do I get frustrated when it's not working. So that's why it's not high on my list. All right, let's go to our next one. So we agreed that Jump Ship is our number 3. It was number 1 on my list, but it's actually number 5 on Truson's list, so I'm going to take the lead on this one. The reason I'm looking forward to Jump Ship so much is because it's this fast vessel cooperative game, which I tried to get the developers to say it on their live stream, but they didn't want to like coin it. But I love this vessel co-op genre. It's got missions, it's PvE, it's so fast-paced. You're in the ship, you're outside the ship, you're on the ground, you're fighting robots, you're back in the ship, you're flying somewhere, you have to go outside your ship, you gotta repair stuff, you've got a grappling hook. It's just this badass, fast vessel co-op. They've got some really good gizmos in there for like engineering and power allocation and all this other stuff. So there's all this like maintenance that you have to do on the ship, but it's not too serious. I think this is going to be like the best blend of arcade and depth when it comes to playing a vessel co-op. So that's why I'm looking forward to it. What are you thinking, True? Why is this number 5 on your list?
I would have it higher on my list, except I think it's going to suffer from the same thing as all the characters are the same. I do think it's going to be like a space opera RPG, but the character that you're growing together is your ship, and that's great. But I still think for it to be the deepness that I'm looking for is individual character development in addition to developing your ship. That is, the ultimate space opera type thing I'm looking for. But I do think it's going to be fun. I am looking forward to it. That's why it's on the list at all.
All right, well, let's go to number 2. This is what I'm really excited about. We were playing something similar the other day. Star Rupture is my number 2. It is Truson's number 4. And I guess I'll take it away a little bit here, but I'm looking forward to this because I do love these craft games. I like being on a deserted planet and then figuring out what you got to do. I'm not exactly like the Satisfactory type, but I am more like the survival craft type. And I do love that they have adversaries and conditions. Like that star rupturing, whatever you have to do with your base, whatever you have to do to prepare for that and also keep off the alien wildlife. I'm looking forward to being a mercenary for Truson. Truson, This is number 4 on your list. What are you excited about?
Yeah, so it does have the factory type thing on it. I would say it's like a factory tower defense mesh up with survival, and so I am looking forward to it because I love the factory games and the logistics games. The reason it's not higher on my list is generally is a factory game and not necessarily a spaceship type game. It is fit in our science fiction wheelhouse, and it does look great, and I'm looking forward to it. But that's the only reason why it's so far on the back of my list is it's just not the spaceship opera that I'm looking for.
Yeah, and we do love spaceships. We did see them in the game, but we don't know what their role is. So until then,
that's true.
Maybe it might move later on, but that's where Star Rupture is. And number 1 game that we're looking forward to on our list, I'm gonna let Tristan take it away. Starship Simulator. You've been researching this for quite some time. Tell me about the potential of this game, Drew.
Well, so if you've ever wanted to be in your own Star Trek episode, this is probably the game. And it's going to simulate a working starship with AI crew, but you can jump into any role that you want to. If you just wanted to be a chef, and you could have an AI captain, the whole ship will function and operate, and you just cooking for everybody if you want. Or you can do multiplayer and have a bunch of different people serving all kinds of different roles and going out and exploring the galaxy. There's a lot we don't know about this one yet. There's a lot that we do think we know based on the live streams and everything that Dan's been talking about. It is very promising. He's a brilliant engineer and architect. Let's see if he's as good of a game designer. Right.
This game really does have infinite potential. Like, depending on the angles and what he prioritizes, I mean, like, there could be some really great content that you do in co-op. And I think it was 18 people might be able to fit on a ship at once? What was that number?
I thought he was it's like 32.
Oh,
wow. He's using Unreal Engine, so it could probably even get as high as 60. And he actually just talked about on the live stream it was yesterday, that they are looking, it does support dedicated servers. So with dedicated servers, you could probably push that to 100 if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. I was thinking more 20. 20 would be like a great number, like a good raid number. And essentially the AI is like...
It also depends on what the gameplay is like, right? Like
right.
If there's enough activities to keep people entertained and busy, because if right now the only game loop that exists is like scanning planets, and it's kind of like, okay, well, while you're scanning planets, what's everybody else doing? And there is stuff like resources are being consumed as the ship is running. Things are deteriorating, things are getting dirty, people are getting hungry, like your wear and tear of normal operations is going to occur. And so, there will always be stuff to do. The question is, what kinds of stuff?
All right, well, that's our top 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's April right now, April 2025, and right now that's our top 5, and we'll update that as the year goes on. Thanks for watching, subscribe and like if you like our content, and we will see you in the next video.